Hello and welcome to the Dealer's Room, where we answer the world's dumbest questions, like, how would you handle a Fusionfall? I'm your host, the Magical Dealer, and I'm here with the magical crew, Aris.
What's up?
Fresh.
Hey.
Myth.
What's up?
Jaytrick.
Yeah.
And Lysatech.
Hi.
I was on my phone. What do you want?
Oh my god. Wonderful start. Wonderful start. So, who has their first idea? Who wants to dabble on taking over the Cartoon Network universe first?
What's the question?
How would you take over the Cartoon Network universe? How would you do a Fusionfall?
How do I do a Fusionfall?
Yeah, how would you do a Fusionfall?
Well, I get a set of developers, and I would have a story arc, and we do concept art and whatnot, and I'll call it Fusionfall Legacy.
That wasn't a question, Jaytrick.
That's genius.
In this situation, you are Fuse, and you're trying to take over the Cartoon Network universe. How would you go about doing it?
Me?
Wow.
I say we.
I don't want to answer first. I don't want to answer first. Someone answer.
All right. I say we go one after the other, and maybe we should start over. RS, do you want to go first?
I don't know about all that.
All right.
Yeah,
Skip it
first.
to the next one. I'll go first. You know what I do? The first thing I would do is go find one Benjamin Kirby Tennyson, right? Capture him, right? Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. I just did it, right? I just captured him, right? Take him back to my planet, right? Force him to turn into every single one of his aliens so I can make fusions of those aliens and then just release them on the Cartoon Network universe. And I feel like I could do it relatively fast.
So I got one question about that entire thing.
All right.
Okay, is his name actually Kirby?
Yeah, his middle name's Kirby.
Huh. That's okay.
Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. It's canon.
Kirby.
It's actually
Canon.
fantastic.
I'm glad that's what you
argue.
picked up on my thing and not.
That's the only thing. That's just the only thing. It's just someone being named Kirby. It's like Robin Williams' daughter being named Zelda.
Well, I don't think Kirby has any relation to his middle name. Or it might. I don't know. I've met people named Kirby and they didn't even know who Kirby was.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've never. Are you telling me that they didn't know the phenomenon Kirby?
Oh, I wouldn't say Kirby is a phenomenon. How many Kirby games are just like, oh man, JJ, actually, name me 5 Kirby games. Do it.
Okay. All right. Super Smash Brothers.
That's not
Super
a Kirby
Smash
game.
Brothers Melee.
That's not a
Super
Kirby
Smash
game.
Brothers Brawl. Super Smash Brothers 4
Not
and
game.
Kirby's Star Adventure. The one that goes the one that the meme, you know, they yell the dance. Yeah, that one. Boom. 5 Kirby games right then and there.
None of those were actually
Smash
Kirby
Brothers.
games.
All the Smash.
They all
games
have
are
Kirby.
They have Kirby, but they're not.
They all have
games.
King. They all have King Dedede. They all have Meta Knight. They all have Kirby. Boom.
I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
What is there not to understand? Kirby, the phenomenon.
Smash Bros is not a Kirby game.
What is it? What is it?
Smash Bros is a Nintendo game. It's not a Kirby game.
What is Kirby?
Well, there's Kirby Superstar.
Nintendo.
Kirby,
The answer is Nintendo.
Kirby Air Ride. Kirby Planet Robo.
I can name 5 right now.
There's a Clay
Maybe
Kirby.
you looked them up. I didn't.
There's a Yarn Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's Epic Yarn.
There's a lot of Kirbys, and you couldn't even name one. You couldn't even name one.
Yeah.
How do we get on the topic of
Next
Kirby?
next question. Next question. I'm ready.
Oh my god, Jaytrick. How would you take over the Fusionfall universe, Jaytrick?
Me? All right, me now. Okay. I've been thinking about, and by I've been thinking about this, I mean I have literally just thought maybe I'm pulling it out of my butt.
Okay.
Right here, right now.
All right.
Okay. So, okay, we gotta start out. It's not even gonna be fusion matter. Okay, it's not even fuse. All right.
You're not.
It's not even gonna be called. Yeah, it's gonna be called Fusionfall because we're gonna take we're putting Pokemon in here. Okay.
All right. Where are you getting the Pokemon from?
It's the Pokemon universe.
No, I
Mixed.
thought it was the Cartoon
Mixed
Network
with-
universe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mixed with the Cartoon Network universe. You know how you would watch early morning and see Pokemon X and Y and the T, you know, on Cartoon Network.
But Cartoon
Boom.
Network
See?
doesn't have
Someone
the
here answered.
Cartoon Network doesn't have the rights to Pokemon anymore. It's owned by-
Nintendo gave in. They want more money.
It's owned by Disney now.
They what?
Disney owns the rights to air Pokemon episodes now.
What?
Yeah. The new Pokemon episodes are on Disney XD.
Okay, this is Fusionfall 2009. Okay. This is before. So what happened?
Pay for membership.
Yeah, exactly. Beta test in 2008. The whole 9 yards. we're gonna take Pokemon, all right, mix it with Cartoon Network, all right, no fusion matter, no nanos, no nothing. The entire premise of the game, how do I fusion fall? Well, you just fuse Pokemon together, and then those abominations take over, and you have to. This is the Great Pokemon War. This is how the split of it all. You know, Fusionfall, how it all went down. So there was fusions of Pokemon, and like Lieutenant Surge just pulled out an AK and started gunning down abominations, and just got rid of them all.
So
that's Fusionfall.
Basically, two things. Basically, when you're talking about fusing a Pokemon, it's kind of like that website where you can go on to put two random Pokemon together and make one with a mixed name.
Yes.
So it's kind of like that. And also, this sounds like one of the gorier versions of Fusionfall.
It does. This sounds really gory.
Just
no nanos, no fusions.
It's a first-person shooter. You're gunning down these abominations.
Where do the Cartoon Network characters fit into this?
That's true. Ben and them watch from afar, and this is what I'm talking about.
It's just this war going on, and they're just like,
it's just you play as Lieutenant Surge,
Fusionfall,
and you suffer from his PTSD as well, and then you take over a gym, and that's how Pokemon Red starts. Boom. Where's my money, Cartoon Network?
I am now the leader of the electric gym.
Yeah.
Come fight me.
Where's my money?
But
I want those fat Poké dollars.
All right. Say this all goes off without a hitch, right? And now Lieutenant Surge is at his gym and the war happened. But what if, even after all of this happened, Fuse still came and tried to take over the world?
This is after. That's in the card. Like I said, this is the split. Like, that's how they split up. That is how Disney gained the rights of Pokemon. Boom.
What?
I'm just as confused as you.
There you go. That's how you fusion fall.
Okay. All right.
Next question.
Let's move on to somebody.
Next question.
Who's a little sane. Hey, Fresh. How would you fusion fall?
First thing first, kind of like you did, kind of try and capture most of the leaders, like Ben 10, Dexter,
first-person shooter,
and force them to do my bidding. I mean, it could be FPS in some parts.
Who are you capturing?
FPS is an option. You can play.
It's like GTA.
Yeah, sort of like GTA. Basically, capturing like Dexter and Ben, sort of like the mentors of Fusionfall.
The guides,
right? Yeah, the guides. So Mojo Jojo, Dexter, Ben 10, and I can't remember the other. But Double D, that's the one. And force them to do my bidding, you know, help me raise an army, like you said, have Ben change it to his aliens so I can have fusion aliens. Definitely take out the moon, because we know the kids next door main headquarters is on the moon.
Now, is Ben's watch on the fritz, like the actual Fusionfall, or is this like is this Fusionfall Ben, actual Fusionfall Ben?
What is that? What is Double D gonna do for you? What help is he providing?
He's gonna do his taxes.
Do my taxes. Do my fusion taxes.
I just realized that wasn't the moon taken absorbed?
It was
by Planet Fuse. Right. So how did they still have tides?
What?
They're water.
Somehow they still have tides with the moon.
Yeah.
With the moon.
I mean, it's not completely absorbed, but it's being absorbed. But if you look at the Planet Fuse fusion art, right, you can see that Planet Fuse is latched onto the moon, but it hasn't absorbed it yet.
But yeah, first thing I do is capture the main form guides, and then fully absorb the moon, because without the moon, well, water on the world's gonna go nuts. With no moon, no tides.
Okay, I see that.
No
and I raise, what are you going to do about the other heroes, such as Major Glory, Super Cow, whatever Johnny's superhero persona is.
They die. Permadeath.
Oh yeah, wasn't he Watermelon something?
No,
Melonhead.
Melonhead, yeah. Just take Super Cow, stick her in a cattle farm.
Oh,
turn her into a hamburger.
Oh,
you mean the slaughterhouse?
Yeah, take her to a slaughterhouse. Make her my dinner for the next few months.
Oh.
All right.
That's the gorier part of it.
That's morbid.
Don't they turn steer
into worse than mine? Why would you do that?
Just Just take Major Glory and like turn him into a fusion.
At least in mine, you're killing. At least in mine, you're killing abominations. You're actually killing one of the.
Super Cow is an abomination.
No, what? What?
And Melonhead, he has no power, so he's not of any concern.
What about Monkey?
Yeah.
He's a danger
Monkey
to himself more.
What about Monkey? Monkey has powers.
Where's Major Glory?
And just make him the gym partner of some kid in an animal school.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna save.
I know how.
Okay. Was Monkey ever in the original?
No, but he's in Legacy.
Heck yeah.
Well, he wasn't in the original Fusionfall, so he doesn't matter.
He has a nano. Confirmed.
He most likely does. If not, then he's just a side character, but most likely.
Oh, okay. Aris sounds like he has an idea how he's gonna take over. Go ahead, Aris.
Disregard everything Kamal said. He does have
priority captures, right? Ben Tennyson and Dexter, right?
Only those two?
Only those two. Just wait.
Okay.
I'd get a fusion of every, like what you did with Ben's aliens. I would get a whole bunch of fusions. Right?
I like how everybody's just copying mine now. I should have went.
And then
went last.
I didn't
capture two people. I don't know how I'm gonna capture the second one, but the first person I'm gonna capture is Samurai Jack, right? Him. He's priority also. Then I'm gonna go for a coup and try to get a fusion out of him.
But
borderline since
what?
A
coup wasn't in Fusionfall.
Yeah,
think about it like this: if I can get some form of fusion, or if I can get a whole bunch of fusion of coups, can people really stop him that easily?
But a coup wasn't in Fusionfall. So how are you capturing someone who isn't there?
I can also imagine
he was a nano, but he himself was not in the game. There was one mission, right? There was one mission about a coup coming, right? They were like, he's on his way. We gotta stop him, and then you stop him. It said him about being in a different realm or something.
Plus, I can also imagine Aku like wanting to willingly help you. There'd be no need to capture him.
Yeah, how are you capturing a coup? Well,
that's what I was wondering. Okay, but I would obviously get a whole bunch of fusion way bigs.
A whole bunch of fusion way bigs?
Bunch, man. Yes, a whole bunch.
Yes.
I don't know. Do you know how fusions are made?
A personal item, right? But you were talking about getting multiple aliens out of Ben.
Yeah, have him transform into each alien and take like a piece of their skin.
And
you're just gonna cut it.
Who's to say I can't split that up?
Well,
I could probably get 2 out of it. Let's just say
we've never seen it done before. That's what I'm saying.
Actually, even one fusion way big would do a lot, because if you think about it, he can change his. Can he get bigger?
Yeah.
So on top of that, he has this beam he focuses. What was it called?
The thing he does with his arms or whatever.
Yeah. So he can literally just obliterate just cities, and that's one step closer to taking over. And to deal with the heroes, I feel like taking Dexter, since he knows a lot of their weaknesses already, since he was just there on their side, taking notes and shit.
Are you telling me that Dexter has like a Batman thing going on? He knows how to
has a Batman complex.
Fuse kills Uncle Ben.
Well, I mean, even if he didn't know how to defeat him before, he could figure out a way.
Wait a minute.
And I'd be just forcing him to do it.
Wait a minute. Dexter, did you say Fuse kills Uncle Ben when I said Batman?
Then I corrected it. I said Grandpa Ben.
What?
Much.
Yeah.
That still doesn't make sense.
Either way.
Yeah. Grandpa Ben. He kills Grandpa Ben.
What's that got to do with Batman?
Ben 10,000?
Oh my god.
10,000.
Old man Ben. You never heard? Canon.
Continuing with ours.
So it's just, I just feel like the collective efforts of only them two would be able to overtake, basically anyone else.
You're telling me that with only Ben's aliens,
I mean, let's be honest. What is Eddie doing?
And only Dexter,
Eddie,
you're taking over the entire world.
Yes. Yeah.
Somehow you're getting past Major Glory. You're getting past Monkey. You're getting past the Ice King. You're getting past
Okay, well, the Ice King's
Powerpuff Girls.
You're getting past the Powerpuff Girls, the Rowdy Rough Boys. You're getting past Grimm. That's what I should have said. If you really want to like handicap them, you take Grimm out the game because he's the one bringing them back to life.
No more Resurrectums.
Yeah.
No more Resurrectums. Yeah.
I said that.
Permadeath.
You get one account.
That's what you do. You get Grimm first, then you grab Dexter and Ben, and maybe some other people like the Ice King. He could freeze the entire world.
This is basically just saying kidnap the powerful people. This is like, okay, I'm thinking.
All right. I say you have a limit of 5 people you can kidnap, so you're just not too OP, right? So who are the 5 people you're kidnapping?
Let's see. Well,
does the Powerpuff Girls you need to like count individually?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mandark and Dexter. They're basically they were the turning point for Nanos, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So
Mandark was working on it, and then Dexter's like, "Oh, I can make this better."
So this is taking out a big hit for them.
Yeah.
So no more advancements in technical.
No nanos. You're taking away nanos, right?
Right.
So with Mandark and Dexter, who else? That's 2 out of your 5.
Okay. Ben, because he has an arsenal, and that's kind of dangerous.
Okay.
That's 3 people. Let's see. I feel like Major Glory, just in general, because he's kind of he's like a superpower, like a Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. There's one more person, I think. Ooh. I feel like just in case, because I'm dealing with 2 geniuses, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need leverage of some sort, right?
Need a really dumb person? Oh.
That's DD on both of them. Mainly because Dexter is, related, and Mandark just has a thing.
So, you're 5 people that you're taking out of the game. All right.
Yes.
Mandark, Dexter, DD, Ben, and Major Glory.
Yes.
Not Grim. Not Grim. The guy we just said.
Not the one who can bring him back to life.
Not the guy who said that was a major player. All right.
But I feel like I could somehow work out with the geniuses a way to deal with him as a third party.
Well, there's still other geniuses.
Yeah, Susan and Mary Tess.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, but they're not that genius if you really think about it.
I don't think that's proven yet. I think they have a lot of potential, and we haven't seen anything from them yet.
Well, that's the issue. If we haven't seen a lot of them,
I feel like they have a lot of potential. I feel like they could create nanos in the absence of Dexter and Mandark. Like, they break into Mandark's lab, like, see all these plants that create these things, and they're like, oh yeah, we finished that, and they can do it. But that's what I think. But there's got to be other geniuses, right? I guess Double D in some regard is kind of smart, right? I don't know how smart he is, but in some regard he has to be a little smart since he's a guide and all. What about like the plumbers? They're there. They had to have some geniuses. Oh, Asmith in Fusionfall. You got to deal with him. He's the smartest Galvin. He made the Omnitrick. What's stopping him from making a new Omnitrick, you know?
Listen. I feel like just doing it the way I'm thinking how it will pan out. I feel like the way I'm saying it would work in some way, you know? I'm not going to bash you for just going straight for Grim, because obviously it's a good choice, but it's like quite the obvious choice. I want to try to take a different route.
Okay.
You want to challenge?
Yes.
I just feel like some way Susan and Mary are still going to figure out. But that's just me. I don't know.
Me too.
You've been pretty quiet. You thought of a way?
No.
All right. I'll cover for him. I got a new way.
No,
I got a new way. All right. Disregard everything you knew. Disregard everything you knew about. No more Pokemon. Also, forget about Ben, Dexter, Double D. We focusing on Mojo Jojo.
Oh yeah, right? Mojo Jojo's a genius too.
But we focusing on him.
Okay.
We're not even gonna think about getting any of the heroes. None of that crap. Okay. We're taking it to the next level. We're gonna control all the monkeys.
All the monkey agents.
All the monkey agents.
Oh yeah.
And you know how many? You know how many there are? A butt ton.
How many? Is
We're taking them. Yeah. I don't even need to go. I don't even need to get into thought process, into detail, if you will, of how many there are of monkey agents. There are a butt ton. Okay. And if you take Fuse and you take control of the monkeys, what are you gonna do?
All right. What is your plan with the monkeys? What are you doing?
Oh man, we taking over.
But like how?
We're just taking over.
Have you ever seen War? Did you see War of the Planet of the Apes?
I did.
Yeah, that.
But they didn't take over the entire planet.
What you can do with the monkeys is, you know how like you fly around with them, like from one place to another place. Disguise them, have them like fly people around, but instead of flying them to their destination,
they fly them.
Throw them into fly them. No, fly them into a pit of lava or somewhere else.
Oh God!
Where like
you kill them.
They would either die, or you can use them as your advantage.
But then they resurrect. Exactly. You got Grim. That's why we're just
straight to Fuse.
That's why we're just gonna attack. That's why we're just gonna kill them every time.
No. All right.
Make them a prisoner.
So you see what you do with that, right? Is you get Mojo Jojo and his monkeys, right? And then you get Grim and you capture him, right, and get him to make the only because the way to resurrect him is like when you die, you go back to wherever the resurrectum was set. So you get Grim to just make one resurrectum on Planet Fusion, and you just collect all the people.
And create them, and corrupt them.
Yeah.
I was just really thinking about War of the Planet of the Apes. Y'all went a totally different direction, but that's okay. Still a good idea.
That is.
That was my second idea.
That might be the best idea out of all of our ideas so far.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
We got Pokemon and we got monkeys.
No one
I'm gonna
said
think of a
anything
third
about
one
the
before the
Pokemon
end of the.
good.
I'm gonna think of a third one. Just you wait.
Fusion Alien X.
So,
Okay.
Lysatech.
Yeah.
How would you do a fusion fall?
So first, what I would do, I would send some people over.
Oh my
Thank you, Adrian. Glad you're interested. So I'll send some people to Earth to do some recon so I can gain knowledge about their military and find out their strengths and their weaknesses. Then what I would do, they would have this nano drone technology, pretty much tiny drones like flies and stuff. What they would do, the flies would do, I would take DNA samples from the powerful beings, pretty much like, all the strong people, the macho people. Then I would get their DNA samples, I would create fusions of them, and then, but another thing I'll do.
But Lysatech.
Yes.
Fusions are made from personal items, not DNA.
What do you mean personal items?
But
personal items.
Like.
Wait, isn't that wait, isn't that what nanos are made of?
No,
Personal
that's how
item?
you get a nano. That's why you get a nano. Because you take the personal item and then you make the nano.
I would do.
No, wait. Wasn't it that a fusion stole a personal item?
And then when you kill them, you take that personal item back.
Yeah, but weren't they the person as they stole it?
I'm pretty sure they were just like a fusion thing, like just fusion matter in a shape.
How is the fusion
shape? All right. So, like for example, the Dracula fusion took Dracula's old cape, and that's why he's Dracula.
Okay, then I would take the drone to be slightly bigger. They would be bird sized, big enough to carry stuff that are like somewhat hefty. Okay, they would get the personal items, like for example, like a watch, not a watch, like a shirt or like a jacket, something that they just left behind as like, I'll just leave it here and I'll get it later. Okay, they would snatch those,
and then they come back. Oh no,
where did my jacket go?
I was just gonna leave it here for a short while, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Oh no.
Exactly, and then I'll create fusions. Of those people, or all those beings, because hey, they can be like not human as well. Take that into consideration. Keep that in mind. And then what I'll do is I'll get those fusions. I'll send certain fusions to areas that like are weak against those fusions. So like a big fusion, like a small area, something like that. Like not small area, but like a big area. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Give me an example.
Like,
not too big, but not too small. Like right now.
I don't know, like a fire against ice thing. Like hey, these fusions are like this type of this, or like this type of that, and like they'll be perfect in this area too, because they're weak against this type of fusion. Like the last one's cosmic stuff like that. Okay?
So we're bringing elements.
Yeah, man, we're bringing elements into this, man.
Okay.
And then what will happen is with all the fusions like attacking this, that, they would leave over like fusion matter, this, that, is scattered around everywhere. Before they attack and stuff, they just like leave puddles of fusion matter and like discrete areas. Over time, it accumulates, it gets bigger and bigger, bigger. Next thing you know, bam, terrafusers, and then fusion spawns, stuff like that. They spawn, bam. They're all monsters all over, and bam, that's when we attack. Get planet fused, ram it into Earth at maximum speed.
Oh god!
And then, bam, that's how I'll take over.
That's how
I'll take over the Cartoon Network universe.
Ever seen the movie 2012? Yeah, that happened.
Take Planet Fuse, ram it into Earth.
We just take Planet Fuse and push it somewhere else.
No, but the way I'll do it. Okay, so you know how Futurama, that one episode where like all the robots they're like pushing Earth away from like this deadly laser or something. I'll do something similar to that, where like we have like I don't know something on one side of the planet just propelling it super quickly. Like over time, it just gets faster and faster, and then through whenever like it gets to the distance, certain distance and everything, bam, just have it crash into it. Not a certain distance, but you know what I mean.
I don't know why, but I like to imagine that Lysatech as Lloyd Fusion is in a driver's seat on the planet, and all his minions are coming up to him. Boss, what are you doing? We're going down, and just drops the whole planet like Hiroshima on Earth. And everyone's looking up like, no!
They won't.
Yeah, man. They won't expect that.
Morpheus just goes, they won't be able to handle maximum overdrive.
Grim, where's your resurrectums now, huh?
Oh, yeah, no, man. I can't make those in space. You guys would all suffocate.
See, that's the thing. That's why you hit them. You hit them with a surprise attack. Like suddenly, like what is it? Gain some strength, gain some stuff, and then like have the fusions hide in the shadow and stuff. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, ram into Earth. Bam! Release every single fusion.
Surprise attack.
They're done. Surprise attack, man.
Guerrilla warfare.
Exactly, and that's how I'll take over the Cartoon Network universe.
They're falling down, and
You're
Grimm's
walking
like,
down the street with your mom. You look up, Mommy, what's that? Why is it so big? It's getting bigger, Mommy. No!
You need to stop talking. Stop talking.
Scream.
Grimm's over there on the other side of the street. He's like, oh no, man, I'm getting out of here. He goes to a different planet.
And then Jatrick comes in with Black beside him.
No, I'm out. Me and him are out. We gone. We outie.
Oh, also, I'll also make this little like certain thing that like turns like the water into like fusion matter.
I'm pretty
like,
sure that's the thing.
It spreads.
You mean all the water?
All water, the oceans, their drinking water, everything will be contaminated with fusion matter. Bam! How they survive then? Bam! They're done.
So
little Timmy getting that water. Mom, did you replace it with green Kool-Aid?
No, I made red Kool-Aid.
He's guzzling it down. Guzzle. He turns into a fusion in front of his mom. Mom!
Oh God!
What's happening? And then the earth falls down, and then Planet Fusion crashes on the house. Bam!
Bam! Make fusion animals, disguise them as regular animals the best I can, and bam! Hit them with that. Make them food supply.
Wait a minute, likes to take.
Yeah. Fusion snakes. Snakes are green.
Are you figuring that fusions are just like basically slime?
Yeah, pretty much. Remember that one episode of
You're telling me no one's gonna look at a snake and be like, huh, never mind. Gooey. It's just no, man. It's probably just a new snake we haven't discovered yet.
Fusion lobsters, fusion crabs.
They're red. They're not green.
There's no
fusion crabs.
The only animal I can see, the only animal I can see you get away with is a frog.
Fusion frogs. There you go.
Fusion.
Like
snails. People eat snails.
They just hop in your house and then they explode.
Exactly. They suicide bomb you.
God.
I love Lysa Tech's plan because it just involves blowing up a lot of things.
Exactly. No.
This isn't a kid's game anymore.
Wait, who said this was a game?
Oh no.
So right now,
terrible.
I think Lysa has the best plan.
Don't worry. Yeah. I've got a good one.
No.
But remember, the water is going to be fusion matter, which is what thing is going to happen.
Will that even matter?
It's gonna precipitate.
The planet.
It's gonna precipitate. Whenever it rains, it precipitates, and bam! Fusion matter falling from the sky. Everyone gets struck by it. Boom!
My only question is, does it affect the drinking water as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was what we said. Remember the green Kool-Aid?
What does fusion matter taste like?
Why does this concern you?
I'm just wondering if it's in the drinking water. I'd like to know.
It's no longer Fusionfall. It's Fallout.
It's a light. Yeah. It's not heavy fusion matter. It's like a light tint of fusion matter. It's like a lighter amount. So like it's not noticeable.
It looks like a lemon lime. It looks like a lemon lime fucking.
No. Like very light. Like you barely notice it. Like there's just enough for you to like be contaminated by it.
So it's like someone tried to make Kool-Aid and did terribly.
Yeah, pretty much. They did like a terrible job. Like they put too much water. Like they put very little like powder inside. It's like G Fuel pretty much.
Basically, it's when whenever
I was
really white person tries to make Kool-Aid and make it taste like battery acid.
When I was young, we had a lot of Kool-Aid packets, and it was the ones that you put in the 2 liters. And what I thought is that I could make the best like Kool-Aid ever. And so I went to the cabinet and I grabbed like 5 Kool-Aid packets of different sorts. There was like a mystery. No. There was like a green apple. It was something. And so I just poured it all into the water jug, like 2-liter jug thing, and I just did my thing. Poured sugar in there. I was just making a contraption. My mom walks in and there's powder everywhere, and I tasted it, and literally that. and now I've got that's how I got my first cavity. Boom.
Just from one like drop of that Kool-Aid. Just got a cavity.
Oh, I have no idea what's my plan.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah,
You had your turn.
Lystek, you've already won. You've already won, Lystek. Unless
kamikaze the planet.
Yeah, you won.
Unless Myth can come up with a better one, because he's the only one that hasn't gone.
No. Now you see what we can do? We can contaminate our food. Get food.
A planet with a
You've already contaminated the water, Lystek. I don't think you can get past that.
Food. No. Get the food. Okay, like contaminate any food that's green food, heavy
green apples,
broccoli,
limes, broccoli, anything healthy. Vegans will die so quickly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they eat a lot of veggies, so like right away, bam.
Lystek. Once you contaminate the water, you contaminate the food already.
Yeah, contaminate the water, all the world food.
You've already done it. You've already done your duty. You've contaminated everything.
So
you killed everyone.
There'd be no
point eating green food.
The only thing is, there's no point in contaminating the water or the food anyway, since you're kamikazing a planet into a planet.
No, but that'll weaken them.
Oh,
that's the thing. It'll
what do you mean? Weaken them? You've killed everybody.
No. That's contaminating stuff.
No, he didn't kill him.
Before the kamikaze happens.
No. This is what Lystek thinks. He's like, all right, we've already smashed our planet and their planet. Let's go find everybody who jumped off world now.
Exactly.
No survivors.
Anyone would have jumped off the world in time.
No mercy.
He's
no
looking
survivors.
for Grim. He's like, where'd you go?
Grimmy.
All right.
Lystek, you're sitting on
my
top
third.
pretty, right? So Chase is gonna go, and I doubt he's gonna top it. But Myth, this is your last chance to put something out there. Do you have anything?
Watch this. Remember what I said? Pokemon, forget about it. Remember when I said monkeys? Forget about it. We're going a whole new route. No. We're going a whole new route. We're forgetting about everything I just said.
Okay.
All right. Picture this. You're walking there. All right.
I'm walking.
You're just walking down the street, and you knew 6'4".
Yeah.
Wait, huh? Why are you walking with a 6'4"?
I'm walking my 6'4". Apparently, it's a neutral, and I'm pushing it.
This is the Cartoon Network universe. You could put a leash on a car and it'll go. You're walking down the street, right?
Like Fairly Odd Parents and use like drive it like you're riding a horse.
Fairly Odd Parents is dead. Anyway, think about it. All right, picture it. Walking down the street, 6'4", blah 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 blah, and you see all your favorite cartoon characters from Cartoon Network. You see Johnny Bravo hitting on some pretty mama, over there, as he always does.
On your mom, that's what's happening.
Yo, man. Talking about my mom? No, we ain't even talking. No. We're not even talking about Fusionfall anymore. You talking about my mom? No. You talking about my mom?
Yeah, Johnny Bravo's hitting on your mama because he does that with everyone, no matter what. He doesn't care.
Whenever this is over, you're mine. You're mine. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. No more interruptions. Walking down the street, you see Johnny Bravo. You see the Powerpuff Girls flying in the air. You see it all. All right. Boom. Out of nowhere, eclipse. And it's not an eclipse. Fuse has just eaten the sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
He took it to a whole new level. All right. He wasn't taking over planets. He already took over all the planets and everything. All right. And he sees Cartoon Network Universe. Man, that's too tough for him. He can't do it because you already know the end of the game. Fusionfall. You kill Fuse. Boom.
But
he knew that was going to happen.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
What?
Are you telling me he looked at Earth and said, nah, too hard, then looked up and saw a sun? It was like, yeah, and just flew into that.
Yeah.
He eats the sun. What?
You're telling me that he didn't burn? You're telling me he successfully captured the entire sun and didn't burn?
Well, you got to think about this.
How heavy is this man?
How big is Planet Fuse?
This man,
it was big enough. It was big enough to take Pluto.
Pluto's a planet.
Pluto is tiny compared to the sun.
You realize Pluto's like smaller than the moon, right?
It's like holding
That's
up a
my
pebble
point.
to your head and calling.
All right, think about it like this: the sun is. Wait, how far is the sun?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll also think about it again. All right, quiet, simmer. And also, this is a fact. It took Jupiter. It took all the planets up to Earth. So
Jupiter is still smaller compared to the sun.
Okay.
but it was still bigger than Jupiter.
All right.
Everyone look at photo gallery. This is how big planet Fuse is.
All right, let's look at
You
this.
think it's gonna engulf the sun?
All right, where's Jupiter in all this?
I think it's that one at the top.
Okay.
Of the ring.
Yeah, boom. It's
That's
like
Saturn.
it's like as big. Are you saying Jupiter doesn't have rings?
I mean, Saturn has rings that are like clearly visible.
So
How big is Jupiter compared?
All right.
to the
Think about it
sun,
like
though?
this, right?
look up this fact.
The sun's diameter is 864,575 miles around it.
That's
That's
And the moon is
That's-
2,159.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
What's your point? What's your
how
point?
he. Okay.
I feel like we
Think
need some
about it like this.
cold hard facts. I don't think we could speculate on this without knowing
All right,
how big Planet Fuse actually is.
how
here. I'll
big
post a photo of the solar system.
is Jupiter
Okay. Think about
Look
it
at
like
the solar
this,
system.
right?
compared to the sun? Let's look at this.
Oh no, he's not. He's not. He's just not.
The
Look at that.
moon,
Just
right?
look.
He's not, JJ. There's no way.
Look, there are asteroids that are huge.
You also got to think about it this way, okay?
What?
All right, Jupiter is probably that one that's at the very top, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see that? So it's like a softball meeting a soccer ball, okay?
I would say
Whenever
Jupiter is a good 1/4 the size of Planet Fuse.
All right, so we can
And I
multiply
might
it.
be being generous.
Yeah.
But there's no way Planet Fuse is taking the sun, Jatrick.
All right. Let's assume.
And also kind of think about it that Planet Fuse is like symbiote, like the Venom symbiote. So it just hits the sun and it just covers it all and just takes it up, and then the sun is done for.
But wait.
Guys,
Boom.
I got
Let's
something
think
for you.
about it
And you
like
cover-
Jupiter.
for you.
But can
Jupiter's
you cover
diameter is
gas? Isn't the sun
8,000.
just gas?
Look in the photo.
Isn't
gallery.
Jupiter
Look in the
just
photo
gas?
gallery.
I don't know.
There you go.
Now that's more accurate right there.
There.
And guess what? Jupiter's diameter is 86 million, right? Even if we were being generous and did it 1/5 of Planet Fuse, that's still half of the sun's diameter.
Yeah.
But that's not
And-
enough.
But look at the other.
You
Sorry,
gotta think what Planet Fuse is, and you gotta think about what the sun is. You gotta think about it.
it'll just burn the fusion matter.
Yeah.
Can fusion matter be burned?
The sun is the hottest thing that we know of.
It probably evaporates it before it gets to it.
Yeah.
Can fusion matter be burned?
Everything has a boiling point, Jatrick. Everything.
Even metal.
It's just a
Mhm.
matter of how hot.
And you're talking about the sun. It's a liquid,
What if
man.
Planet Fuse?
Boom. Exactly. Like a black hole, like a symbiote. Like I was saying. Like it just takes over.
That doesn't make sense because you can stand
Not at
on
all.
Planet Fuse. You go to Planet Fuse to fight Lord Fusion. It is a solid thing. It's like an Earth.
Do you realize comets burn up before they get near the sun? What would happen for the planet if it would even try to get close to it?
I think that's
I think it's possible.
I think that's
Planet Fuse.
I think-
takes the
Okay,
sun.
so who hasn't done their
Takes the
thing?
sun.
I think that's it.
Myth,
Myth is the
Oh yeah,
last
Myth
one.
has it. Myth, how about you?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing?
You
Come
all
on,
have
man.
Covered everything.
Hmm.
And even if I did say something, I couldn't top any of yours.
Well,
Ah,
with that being said, I've been your magical dealer.
Jesus Christ.
Don't subscribe to me. Don't subscribe to me. Don't go to my channel.
I've been joined by the magical crew.
In our dysfunctional way.
Ours,
Don't
Fresh,
contact me.
Myth, J-Trick, and Lysa Tech.
Everybody
And if you,
yeah.
Don't contact me.
Very dysfunctional.
Don't subscribe to me. Don't do
get on
anything.
while you can.
we've been the dealer's room.
Don't even look me up.
Get on while you
We answer your dumbest questions. If you have any, send them in.
Syphilis.
Have a nice day.
And we might answer it.
I hate my life.
Bye.
Bye.
I hate all of you.
Hey.